Hi, my name is Alison Boating, I'm 22 years old and I'm part of the Real ROH scheme at the Royal Opera House. So I first signed up for the scheme when I was about 11 years old. My family decided to put us all up for it because we had never really seen anything at the Royal Opera House before, so it was just a great opportunity for us to get out of the house and see a performance. My favourite production? That's a really difficult question. Because I've been part of the scheme for nearly 11 years, I've been able to see so many productions in that time. My favourite for ballet has to be Swan Lake. It is just one of the most breathtaking productions I've ever seen in my whole life, and it just tells this incredible story, and there's something about sitting in the auditorium at the Royal Opera House that allows you to just feel part of the production, which is quite magical. Swan Lake was one of the first ballets I ever saw when I was a kid, and I just remember being absolutely blown away by how incredible it was. From the dancers to the costumes to the lighting and to the music, I just felt like I was being transported into this magical world. Opera and ballet were just something that was so different to what I was used to. So for me, I wanted to be able to be in a space where I felt comfortable, like I was welcome, and able to see a different art form. Opera is one of the most beautiful forms of art, but a lot of people don't feel like they're welcome or would understand it or would be accepted in the space. So that's kind of where my interest started. I do have a slight background in the arts. My parents put me into dance and musical theatre at a young age, and growing up it's always been something that I've enjoyed doing and experiencing. So for me, being able to be part of this scheme allows me to enjoy something that has been part of my life for a long time. I've seen so many productions being part of this scheme. The first opera I saw was The Magic Flute, which is a Mozart piece, and it was just so fun and a great first opera and one of my favourites. Another one of my favourites is La Traviata, which is a Verdian opera. It's very different and it's a great storyline, and if you like anything from Pretty Woman to Moulin Rouge, it's based off of that opera, which I found really cool. The Royal Opera House just is one of the most beautiful venues I've ever been in my whole life, and I think because it is just so grand and special, when you're in there as an audience member, you feel a part of the history. The Real ROH scheme was founded in 2010, and what was exciting about it was it allowed people in lower socioeconomic households to have access to £10 tickets. So one thing about me is I signed up with my family, a family of 4, which allows us, all 4 of us, to go to the opera and the ballet for £40, which is pretty much unheard of. I think opera and ballet are quite expensive activities, so the Royal Opera House created this scheme so people like me, my family, my friends could experience the magic of the Royal Opera House for just £10 per person. I'd recommend this scheme to anyone who is eligible for it. I think it's an incredible opportunity to be in the space and to experience art of this grandeur in Covent Garden. I think if you can sign up for it, you should. It will change your life, because it changed mine. The Royal Opera House is the Real ROH scheme. Real stories, real people, real art.